Right, morning guys. Time for another CHCS video. I'm going to be recording two videos today. One's going to be our typical on-site. I thought I'd do a secondary video, just taking a little look at sort of a day in the life of at the company. The easiest person to choose was me, because I've got the cameras and I know how to use them. So I'm just going to have the cameras focused on me today a bit, taking a look at what I do as a marketing and media manager at a tree surgeon's, and what my well, kind of typical day involves, the sort of day when I'm out on site. We'll see what I get up to. So I'll leave the camera there for a sec. I've got to get my kit bag and try and source a vehicle from somewhere. So once there's something interesting to see, we'll get going again. Alright, cheers guys. Always time for a cup of tea before we go out though. Right then, so that's me all set for the day. I've got all my kit together. I've got one pack that contains all my camera equipment. I'll take 3 Veho MUVI K2 action cams out with us. It just means that I can have one static, like I've got at the moment on the tripod, and then 2 to move around. I'll use a gorilla pod. Yeah, that's a flexible tripod, allows me to get the cameras in the trees or at funny angles. I also use one on the helmets normally as well, just so you can see a bit closer if we're cutting what exactly we're doing. Secondary bag, well, climbing kit. I've been told there's a good chance I'll be able to climb and get some aerial photography and aerial footage today. Not many marketing and media managers will be heading out with chainsaw trousers and boots. It's purely for my protection when I'm on site. I've got high vis as well, should we be on a roadside or anything like that. Now I'm going to turn the camera off, go and find the team that I'll be with today and try and get a vehicle. Right, so guys, we've managed to source a vehicle. We're heading out in the Cougar today. I am just heading down towards the local Morrison's, where I've said I'll meet up with our domestic team that's doing the works today. I believe it's a forestry commission site. It's called God's Hill, somewhere towards Fordingbridge. I'm not entirely sure where it is. That's why I'm meeting up with the team to make sure I don't miss it, because sometimes the sat-nav doesn't quite find where I'm looking for. Working some funny little forest sites, and yeah, the sat-nav doesn't like the addresses you put in it sometimes, so it's easier for me to link up with the team. That means being in a little bit earlier than my regular working day. I was in at 7:30 today, same time all our arborists and teams and other managers head out. Normally, if I'm not out on site, my typical working day is 9 till 5 if I'm office based. In that 9 till 5 during the week, normally managing our social medias and our website stuff, dealing with anything to deal with advertising, charity, event planning, other marketing campaigns. This time of year, like getting towards the end of the year, it's almost time for me to start reviewing how we've spent the budget this year on advertising and marketing, and planning for the next year ahead. So by January I need the campaign in place, all ticked and signed off by the other managers, on how we're going to spend our budget for the coming year. So that's what goes on for a marketing and media manager in an arboricultural firm during a 9 to 5 day. Obviously being out on site, it's a little bit different. Head out with all the cameras and try and build a case study as best we can, so that you guys can see in a little bit more depth and detail exactly what we do day to day. So I'll get the camera back off now. I'm not sure what the rules on driving with a camera. I'm still looking at the road. It's not taking any hands, so I don't think I'll get in too much trouble. But we turn the camera off, head down to Morrison's, hook up with the team, and then head out to God's Hill. So we'll get you back on in a sec. Right, so guys, we've arrived on site in God's Hill. I've had a quick chat with team leader Jez about today's works. We've got a large, very mature oak tree that needs a big limb taken off it. That's over the top of 2 garages or sheds. It's also got about a 50% reduction to the tree on that side. So what I need to do now is just jump in with the team, go through the risk assessment and talk about all the dangers that are on site today whilst we're working. And then once I'm familiar with all the work, it's down to me to start recording the intro to our case study. So I'll get this camera mounted on the helmet hopefully today. So if I can get in the tree, we get some footage from up there. But that's the start of my marketing day when I'm out on site. So cheers guys. Right, so we've had a little look round. Everybody's explained what's happening work-wise today. Jess is already up the tree. Got Brad and Luke on the floor acting as groundsmen. They'll be working the rigging and that. But Jess has very kindly set me an anchor nice and high. So just for me to get up in the crown now. Try and not get in his way whilst I'm videoing and taking photos. But right, nothing more to do but to get up there. Luke, right boy, can you reach behind you on the front of that camera that's on the floor? Yeah. Just press it to on. No. That's it, then just hang on a sec. Right, now if you press the big button on the front of the camera, the red one. Might not be a good idea to do it on the testing run. Well, I can take this out, I can edit it out if I need. You can edit my arse out. Yeah, not on this one. This one's doing something different to what that one's doing. Ah. Yeah, then that's it, Luke. That's fine, mate. Just let that run. There we go. Now we got a position I can work with. Guys, so that was a little bit of me doing some aerial photography from in the tree. Just gives you some nice angles, something a little bit alternative to what's normally getting put up on Instagram and on medias and things like that. I don't think there's too many tree surgeons who are as fortunate as us and can actually fill the position of marketing manager. But what I'll do now, save you just watching a video of me walking around with the camera, I'm going to do a lot of videoing and photography from the floor. This will be for our case study, which I'll release alongside this video, the same as I normally do each week. But I'll turn the cameras off now, and when we're heading back I'll show you a bit more of the process once I'm back in the office as well. Right then, so that's my morning finished with the domestic team. Been in the tree to get some aerial photography, done a lot of photography from the ground, build our case study for the website and for our medias. Got plenty of video as well. I'll be making probably a time-lapse video to show the works, because there's nothing worse than an hour-long video and there not being much tree work in it. I'd much rather speed it up, show the process nice and quick, and actually see the work getting done. These guys have got 3 more days on this site. I think there's another couple of trees to do after this limb removal and reduction, so I'll leave them to that. It's time for me to get back to the office now, where I can get all the video and photos uploaded onto my desktop, and then I need to get today's case study on our social medias and website. So I'll turn the camera off, head back to the office, and then we'll start again when we get there. Okay, cheers guys. Right guys, so back in the office now, back from site. my next duties on a typical on-site day, I'd have to get all of the video and photos uploaded onto my desktop. During the course of the week, I'll work on the editing, because as anybody that edits knows, it's not a quick process. So these will be edited this week, and the rest of my day I will be uploading one of the case studies that I done last week and recorded last week, so that have videos and photos for all of our social medias, YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and it'll all go out across that. So hopefully this little video is giving you a bit of an insight into what a marketing and media manager has to do for an arboricultural firm. Remember, if you like these videos, carry on watching and be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time for another CHTS video. Cheers guys!